Ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for joining us on the live stream here tonight from Lakewood High School, where the Cedro-Woolley Cubs will visit the Lakewood High School Cougars, and we're going to go to the floor.
Cadillac and a gray Nissan Altima to go out to the roundy round and back your car up for us. There's a trailer stuck that is trying to get out. So if you own a white Cadillac, awesome. No problem.
Oh,
and with that,
so much for that announcement. Now we'll go back to the announcements for the starting lineups.
In our matchup tonight against the Mariel Cougars. Now, folks, we're going to kick off tonight's action with the introduction of tonight's starting lineups in alternating order. We're going to start over in Cedro-Woolley. Starting at guard, 6-foot sophomore, number 2, Jay Thompson. And for your Cougars, senior, number 1, Zach Steyer. Also at guard for Cedro-Woolley, standing at 6'1", sophomore, number 5, Cliff Tadeva. And for the Cougars, senior, number 2, Ben Rucker. Also at guard for the Cubs, standing at 6 feet, junior, number 22, Sherman Williams Griffin. And for Lakewood, junior, number 4, Nash Espy. At center for Cedro-Woolley, standing at 6'3", junior, number 30, Logan Rock. And for Lakewood, junior, number 11, Evan Stacy. And at guard for Cedro-Woolley, standing at 6'5", sophomore, number 32, Isaac Johnson. Cedro-Woolley is led by head coach Ethan Brown, assisted by Kevin Kesky, Dylan Shive, and Brent Scheikman. And for Lakewood, sophomore, number 23, Caleb Greenway. The Cougars are led by head coach Anthony Wright, assisted by Tony Whitaker, Coach Kirk Gabbard, and Don Taylor. Your officials tonight are Eric Impman, the Steve Landro, and Ben Lynn. They are registered with the WIAA. Please pay them the respect they deserve. Please keep all comments positive and respectful. Now, folks, it's my honor to introduce the Lakewood High School Band and playing the national anthem.
Will be starting Nash Espy, Caleb Greenland, Evan Stacy, Zach Stoddard, and Ben Rucker. The Cubs will counter with Cliff Tadeva, Sherman Williams Griffin, Isaac Johnson, and get that last number out there for you. And it looks like William Cobb. So Cedro starts out in the 2-3 zone as Lakewood wins the tap. Right into Stacy at the high post, Rucker for 3. That swirls out. Rebound to Williams Griffin. Cougars are in their zone, again with their high pressure. We've seen a lot of hands and reaches that have worked to their benefit. We've also seen that call to get them into foul trouble. So we'll see what kind of officiating we have tonight. That ball's poked away. Rucker on the trail. And that's Greenland for 3 on the wing, and that's up and off the mark. Stacy goes for the steal in backcourt, comes up empty, and Cedro tries to take advantage. Can't do it. That's a step through by Tadma, and he fouls Stoddard, who came up with the rebound.
That's his first personal, first team foul for the coach.
Cedro's a very young team. They have one senior, Hayden Perry, and 2 seniors, Perry, and the second one's Cobb. And the referee stops the clock because the shot clock didn't start on time? Or maybe it's because of the arrow. Oh, the arrow didn't have the arrow facing the correct way. And now I have another whistle and a stoppage in play. Not sure what that is. And here we go, 22 seconds on the shot clock, 6:55 to go in the game, no score. Pass zipped inside to Espy, who drop steps and lays it in. So Nash Espy gets the Cougars on the board. They have a 2-0 lead. Stacy pokes it away again. Gets to Greenland, kicks it to Zoddard on the wing. Again, 3-pointers off the mark. Rebound to Johnson. That ball's knocked away by Stacy again, but Stoddard recovered it and kicked it right to a Cub. And now a 3 goes up from the wing, and Sherman Williams Griffin hits the 3, and it gives the Cubs the lead at the 5:55 mark. Rucker goes cross court. Espy tracks it down in the corner. Hits a cutting Stacy, who finds Stoddard at the rim, who lays it in. Great look by Evan Stacy, flashing into the high post and then distributing the ball. Short corner jump shot is in by Logan Roth. Another 3, and that's it. So, no one gets back on defense. Long pass to Espy, and he lays it up and in. So no one rotating back on that 3-pointer by Thompson. Cedro leads 8-6. Tadman looks to penetrate, steps through, and he is fouled. Looked like he might have gotten away with the travel, but the referees didn't see it that way, and he is fouled. He's fouled by Stoddard. So that'll send Tadman to the line. First shot rolls out.
Second in for Lakewood, number 15, 3, and
Quentin Steen, Jordy Isom. And we had one other, I'll get that in just a sec, in for Rucker, Espy, and Greenland. Josh Irvin would be the other Cougar into the game. Isham, Irvin, and Steen now on the wings. Stacy at the high post. Stoddard working it underneath. Steen for three. Off the rim, but there's Isham. Excuse me, Irvin with the putback. Cougars now trail by one. Tadman tries to go by Irvin. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was off Irvin. I'm not quite sure how that works, but there's a piece of paper on the floor. The referee picks up and throws out of bounds. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cubs lead by one. And that's Johnson, the lefty from the free throw line at the high post, turns and puts it in. Great look high-low to Stoddard, and he puts it in. Nice pass by Isom. Cougars in the press. Tadman tries to dribble out of it. Barely gets across the timeline, and they're going to call him for over and back. Tadman having a hard time with the Cougar pressure. Turned his back, and he comes out. And into the game for the first time tonight will be Hayden Perry and Connor Griffin. Steen with the penetration. He's looking for Stoddard. It's knocked off a Cub player, and Steen catches it, but he's standing out of bounds. So turnover will be Cub ball. Almost over and back, not quite. Got his feet down. And now the Cubs, who they're not turning it over, has been shooting it very well, but there's another turnover by Stacy. And nice distribution and a lay-in. And the Cougars have the lead at 12-11. Tadma from very deep swirls out, doesn't get back on defense, and wide open underneath the basket for the lay-in is Josh Irvin. And that's just very poor defensive rotation by the Cubs. When you have a three-point shooter and everybody stands around and watches because they think they're going to press and no one gets back on defense, you're going to give up points underneath. And that's twice now the Cougars have had runouts and had lay-ins. 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 45. 2:27 left to go in the first quarter. Cougars lead 14-11. Cub ball now on the inbounds pass. Cougars again featuring their aggressive pressure. And a quick three. Air ball rebounded by Roth. And he puts it in. So early three, just what the Cougars wanted. Very poor shot by the Cedro Willie wing as he airballs it, but unfortunately there was no box out. This is Tadma going to the basket, flipping one up, looks for a call, nothing there. Here come Cougars on the run. Back into the game is Greenland. And back in the game is Rucker, and there's his three, and it's good. Ben Rucker hits the three. Here's Tadma just flying down the floor, throwing up another one up, and it's off the mark. That three's off the mark by the Cougars. Espy. Rebounded by Griffin. Into the high post area. The jump shot missed by Griffin. Cougars on the run. And there's going to be a travel by Ison.
Taking back up from Lakewood, number 11, Aaron Stacy, in procedural, in 2 big touchdowns. Number 32,
And it's lining up the three. Another air ball, this time by Johnson. Cougars in better position. And it's Cougar ball. Three from Rucker swirls out. Steve Greenland with the rebound. Lays it up and in. Actually, that was Ethan Greenland with the rebound and put it in. Not Caleb Greenland. And that ball is thrown out of bounds as the Cougars have the Cubs very sped up. 8.3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cougars have a 19-13 lead. Throw to the corner. Espy kicks to Rucker at the buzzer. Off the back rim, misses it. Rebound by the Cubs. And 1 quarter's in the books. Cougars lead 19-13. 60 seconds on the clock. We'll be back at 55. Thanks for joining us on the Cougar live stream. Cubs will start the second quarter with the ball. They've got Thompson and Tadma, along with Perry, Johnson, and Griffin, and a travel out front. No, it's a block. So Espy out being a little aggressive. We've seen it called before where he's fouled out. We've also seen it where he's been allowed for that to happen. So we'll see if the referees start to call that on the excessive reaching and physical play. Johnson banks one in from the free throw line. Rucker from straight away off the front rim, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Cub ball. So just underway here in the second quarter. Cubs close the lead but to 4, and they have the basketball on the attack. Thompson started to go, make a move before he caught the ball, fumbles the ball, and that's a great pass by Espy to cutting Stoddard, and he lays it up and in. Cougs by 6. That ball's knocked away by Espy. They're letting him play tonight. Tadma gives it up, but Espy misses the land. Johnson cleans up the miss. Here comes Tadma back. And Johnson reloads right from the 18-foot area, and the 6'5" sophomore drops another jimmy in. Tadma with the block. You can tell he's a little frustrated right now. That's Tadman's second personal foul. First in the quarter. Logan Roth now into the game as Sherman Williams Griffin will sit down. Inbounds pass to Greenland, and it's fumbled off of him. And Greenland trying to get to the ball is called for a foul. That's his first foul, second team foul this quarter on the Cougars. And again, Evan Stacy with good hands steals the ball and gives it up to Steen, and Steen threw it away. And now here come the Cougars after a Cub miss. Stacy for three. Evan Stacy drills the three, gives the Cougars a 7-point lead. 5:53 to go in the quarter. High-low, Johnson down low, and it's laid in by Roth. Cougars quickly on the attack. Rucker to the basket, misses the right-handed lay-in on the left-hand side. Ball comes to Tadman. Into Roth at the high post. He turns and shoots the jump shot off the front rim. Cougars now on the attack, 3-on-4. But he's able to get the ball to Greenland. Greenland is able to get to the basket and lay it in, as none of the Cubs got deep enough to protect the rim. They all stood kind of in the middle of the key. Greenland was able to get the ball and slink by them to the basket. Anthony Wiedeker wants a 30-second timeout. Cougars lead 26-19, 5:12 to go in the half. We'll be back in 20 seconds. Comes to inbound it. Cougars haven't broke the huddle. Now they break the huddle. The referee takes the ball back from the Cubs, letting the Cougars get set on defense. Jay Thompson has checked back in for the Cubs, as has Trevor Baker, who's now at the high post. That's Roth. He looks to go baseline, and he just plows into Stoddard. And they're going to bail out Roth, because that was very clearly, in my mind, a charge. I thought Stoddard had very good defensive position, and I thought Roth lowered his shoulder and went right into him, but the referee did not see it my way. And they called the foul on Stoddard. So three-pointer from the wing, that's Jay Thompson. The Cubs have switched to a man-to-man defense. I'm just not sure they know who all they're guarding. There's Roth with the rebound. Tough turnaround jump shot by Steen on the baseline. That ball is thrown away once again out top by this harassing Cougar defense, getting their hand on the ball. Rucker goes to the basket, has it knocked away. 4 minutes to go in the half. Cougars lead by 4, 26-22. Again, almost another turnover out front, but this time a blocked shot out front. And in transition, Rucker throws the ball off of Greenland's hands, and it goes out of bounds. Timeout by Anthony Wiedeker, 3:43 on the clock, 26-22. Cougars lead. And here come the Cubs back in play one more time. Cougars looking now, extending some half-court trap. They're going to just drop back into their zone. Tadma from deep puts it in. Cougars lead cut to just 1 point on that 24-footer by Tadma. SB over-penetrates, doesn't have anything to do with the ball. Finally is able to kick it out. Here's Stacy to the basket. He puts it up with the left hand, not there. Stoddard secured the rebound. Now SB's going to the basket. He throws up a wild one and he finds the bottom of the net. Nash Espy going out to the basket, flips one up from his waist, and Stacy knocks that away from Tadman. So Connor Griffin now back into the game. Hayden Perry in, Sherman Williams Griffin, and that ball three is short. And again, nobody runs back on defense. Espy was wide open under his own basket, but that pass is short, so Tadman was able to secure it. And now he shoots it from the line. Very interesting shot decision. Gets his own rebound and throws one up. And he finds the cup. But again, he doesn't get back on defense, and the Cougars get a lay-in and they miss it. So Cougars lead by 1, 2:10 to go. Johnson tries to step through and he is fouled. So Isaac Johnson's going to go to the line and he's going to shoot 2. It's 4th foul on the Cougars. 1:54 left to go. That next foul will put Cubs in the bonus. Steen's coming back for Irvin. And Rucker is in for Greenland. And Johnson gets the pair, and that gives the Cubs their first lead since early on in this game, 3-2. Steen the three, and Quentin Steen gets the three, gives the Cougars back a 2-point lead. Tadman goes to the basket, tries to clear out, takes a turnaround jump shot, nothing there. And a spin move. And Ison goes up and lays it in. Ball knocked away again on the wing and out of bounds. Another turnover out front by the Cubs. Cougars just very active with their hands.
Check back in for the Cubs, number 30, Logan Roth.
Logan Roth now back into the game for Johnson. 51 seconds to go. Cougars back to a 4-point lead. Nash Espy for 3, and he's got it. Cougars match their biggest lead of the night at 7. 36-29, 40 seconds to go. And another steal out front by Espy, and he takes it and lays it in. Gets into the high post area. Griffin gets to the elbow, puts up a jumper, not there. This time the rebound is by Connor Griffin, and it goes off the mark. Cougars on the run, 4, 3, 2, 1. Espy for 3, knocked away, and that's the end of the half. So the Cougars put on a little flourish at the end of the half. They go from down 1 at 29-28 on a 10-0 run in the last minute 54, and they take a 9-point lead into the locker room. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half run. You're watching the Cougar live stream. Third quarter will begin. Cougars lead by 9, 38-29. And they have the ball and they will attack. Greenland went to the basket, left the lay-in short. Cubs with the ball. Cadman drills into three people, gets it to the corner, they look cross court. Evan Stacy with the steal. Stacy on the run, going 1-on-5, dumps to Rucker, hits the trailing three, not there. Johnson with the rebound. There's Tadman from 24 feet, and he hits it. That's his second long distance three. Cuts the Cougars lead to 6. Now Rucker goes to the basket, dumps on the baseline to Greenland, misses it, and Williams Griffin gets the rebound. Stop on the baseline to Roth, and he lays it in. 4-point lead now for the Cougars. That ball is picked, knocked away, recovered by Williams Griffin. A little bit of over-penetration that time by Greenland. Johnson in the high post area, rims out, Roth with the rebound, gets it, puts it up, and it's in, and he is fouled. Logan Roth will go to the line. That foul is on Espy. That's his second personal. Ison and Irvin back in the game. Greenland and Rucker will sit down. And Roth completes the three-point play. 6:15 to go. Cougars now lead by 2. They led 38-29 at the half. They've yet to score. Espy gets it to Stoddard, and Espy was setting a screen, and Roth knocked him down. That's Roth's first personal, and it's the first team foul on the Cubs tonight. Little inbounds play, pass to Stoddard, and he gets it in. Cougars now in a trap. Oh, Williams Griffin gets away with a travel, and now timeout called by Lauren Vanderpool, and we will, with 5:54 to go, take a full 30-second timeout. Cougars lead by 3, 40-37. Check that. Those were the cheerleader coaches, Lauren Vanderpool and Justine Morgan. Head coach for the boys basketball team is Ethan Brown. Three-pointer will tie. Johnson hits it, shoots a 12-footer, leaves it short. Stoddard with the rebound. He's going coast to coast, goes to the rim and lay it in. Zach Stoddard going coast to coast, grabs the rebound, takes it to the rim where no one stops him. Cedro fans wanted a foul on Stacy, who was out there being very physical. Tadman dribbles into a double team, steps through, throwing up a shot, and is bailed out and will go to the line for 2. Zach Stoddard is called for the foul. That's his third foul. Tadman makes the first one. Hayden Perry now into the game. Second shot is up and good. Cougars now lead by 3. Stoddard looks deep, finds Isom, and he is fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2 shots. That's foul is on Isaac Johnson, and that's his first personal. His first shot is up, and it rattles and drops. Steen and Rucker now check into the game. Second shot is up, and it's good. Cougars lead by 5. And again, into the pressure. Tadma has the double teams, able to escape from it. And Johnson gets away with the travel. And Stoddard knocks the ball away from the high post, and it's on the floor, and they're going to call Roth diving on the floor for a travel. That's going to be Cougar ball. Stacy in low, looks weak side, finds a shooter, leaves it short. But that rebound was tracked down by Isom. Stoddard goes to work again, kicks it out to Stacy, this time to Steen for 3. Quentin Steen hits the 3. And again, there's a trap. And as Thompson splits the trap, they're going to call Rucker. And Tadma again from deep. And he makes another one. So Cliff Tadma has done a nice job of making a few deep threes, and his shooting has kept the Cubs close as they now trail by 5. Rucker tries to answer. It's off the mark. Stacy tracks down the rebound to Steen. His is off the mark. Williams Griffin with the rebound. Roth has it at the high post, not sure what to do with it. Tadma steps into traffic and just throws up a wild one. Now Stoddard on the run. Steen goes to the basket and is off balance. So gets that one knocked away. He rolls on the floor and he gets called for the travel.
Procedure only number 32, Isaac Johnson, and number 12, Connor Griffin.
Johnson and Griffin back into the game now for the Cubs. 3:08 to go. Cougars lead by 5, 47-42. Johnson for 3, off the front rim. Rucker with a weak side rebound. And Rucker is fouled. Foul goes on Connor Griffin. SB, Greenland, and Irvin back into the game. Steen and Rucker. And Isom will sit down. Cougars have the ball, 2:50 to go in the quarter, and they have a 5-point lead. Greenland takes to the basket, misses the lay-in. Stoddard's able to get it. He goes to the basket, dribbles it out of bounds. Williams-Griffin tries to take it to the basket. It's knocked away by Espy, but the Cubs recover, 15 to shoot. High post area, 18-footer off the rim. Rebound to the Cougars. Here comes Stacy. Greenland has it. He spins, kicks it to the corner for a three. That's off the rim. Josh Irvin with the miss. Cubs with the rebound. Again into the high post area. This time he decides not to shoot. Kicks it out to the top. 10 on the shot clock. This time Williams-Griffin does shoot, and the jump shot settles softly in after about 4 bounces on the rim. Greenland goes to the basket, kicks to the corner to Stacy for a wide open three, and Evan Stacy makes his three. Cougars lead now up to 6, 1:12 to go in the third quarter. This time Williams-Griffin shoots a three, leaves it short, but a hustling Tadma slows the ball off of Greenland, and it will be Cubs possession. 15 seconds to go on the shot clock, 59 seconds to go on the game clock. Little lob into Johnson, and he puts it up and in. Back cut, Espy throws the ball out of bounds. Good idea, but just a little bit too far and too fast. And the cutting Irvin could not hold on to the ball. 44 seconds to go in the quarter. 4-point game, Cougars lead by 4. They led by 9 at the half. Three from the wing is not there. Rebound by the Cubs, 20 seconds to shoot. Shot clock is off. Evan Stacy knocks that ball away, but it's recovered by William Sherman. Getting out to Tadma. 7 on the shot clock. Tadma hunting for a shot, throws up a turnaround off the rim. Stoddard throws one from half court, and it is off the mark. And so going into the fourth quarter, the Cougars will have a 4-point lead, 50-46. We'll be back in 60 seconds for the fourth quarter run. It will be Cub ball to start the quarter, trailing by 4. And we'll get started as soon as the official quits having the conversation with Ethan Brown, the Cubs head coach. Ball stolen away by the Cougars. Steen is on the run. Stoddard jump pass to Greenland, goes to the basket, knifes in, leaves it short. Dumped inside and in. That's Connor Griffin with a little jump shot. And it's a 2-point game right at the start of the quarter. Stoddard answers with a 3. Cougars go in their press. And again, extend their pressure. Stoddard tries to draw a charge. Not a lot of contact there. 10 seconds to shoot. Tadma puts his head down, gets it to the high post. Open shooter in the corner, and it's off the mark. Stoddard with the rebound. That miss was by Perry. And there's Greenland on the run. Another good set of transition baskets by the Cougars. And again, Cedro does not get all the way back on the defensive rotation. Cougars now lead by 7. Almost a steal by Stacy. Tadma from way out beyond NBA three-point range. Misses it, doesn't get all the way back. Stacy has it. Goes to the basket, hits a trailing Greenland, and he is fouled. So I'm not sure what Cliff Tadma was thinking shooting that from 27 feet. But I guess that was a heat check. He'd made a couple of deep ones, not quite that far. Williams Griffin is now in. Trevor Baker is now in for the Cubs. Roth is back in for the Cubs. Rucker back in for the Cougars. Greenland dribbles that one away. Good defense by Williams Griffin. And then Greenland frustrated fouls in backcourt. Greenland's second team foul. Isom coming in for Greenland. And three-pointer on the way, and it's good from straight away. Jay Thompson. Little inside out from the high post. Rucker looks to go, knocked away, recovered quickly by Steen. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 5:20 on the game clock. Cougars ahead by 4. That's Ben Rucker now, wearing number 14, shoots at 3. And it's off the mark. Williams Griffin for 3, off the rim. And they're able to knock it around. Roth is able to hit it to Baker. Goes back to Roth, who lays it in. 2-point game again. Cedro has been able to come back and to get within 2 several times, but hasn't been able to quite get over the hump. Stacy to the basket, drops it off to Stoddard. And he is fouled. Tadma's 4th foul. And that's a timeout by Cedro Willie. 4:48 to go in the game. It's 55-53. Cougars ball, and they'll have the ball on the baseline when we're back after 60 seconds. Cougars ball on the baseline, leading by 2, 4:48 to go in the game. Espy gets away with the travel and lays it in. Oh, and the Cedro player goes down with a turned ankle. He tried to block the shot, landed immediately on the floor, grabbing his ankle. Trainer Brandon Stott is out. They're calling the coach out, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 4:42 to go. Cougars lead by 4, 50-73. We'll be back when game action resumes. So Jay Thomas comes out of the game. Cedro ball. Williams Griffin puts his shoulder down, and he's able to find a shot and put it in. Oh, Cedro back to within 2. Espy fakes the 3, goes all the way to the basket, and lays it in with the left hand. Tadman throws up a prayer, and he is completely bailed out by the referee. I think that's a very bad call. I'm not saying there wasn't contact there, but I am saying that when you dribble into a double team, then you step away and throw up a scoop shot from 8 feet, you should get rewarded by going to the free throw line. And yet he did. He makes the first. Johnson back into the game for Baker. Second shot is up and it's good. Espy has that ball fumble off his hands, gets it back. 3:30 to go in the game, 15 on the shot clock. Jump shot from the corner missed. Cedro again has a chance to tie or take the lead. 3:13 to go. Trying a high screen and roll, not there. Cougars now playing man-to-man. And Williams Griffin gets to the elbow. Pops up with a little elbow jump shot. And it's good, and we're tied at 59. 2:52 to go. Espy goes to the basket, gets away with the travel again. Stacy with the rebound, and he is fouled. Evan Stacy should go to the line for 2 shots. The foul's on Hayden Perry. So Stacy will go to the line for 2. First shot is up and it's good. Rucker and Greenland in for Isham and for Steen. Second shot is up, and it's good. Stacy gets a pair. Cougars lead by 2, 61-59. Cougar pressure is handled this time. Johnson gets it, goes to the basket, and he lays it in and ties the score. 2:30 to go in the ball game. Tied up at 61. Rucker goes to the basket, loses it on his way up. Scared by Williams Griffin. Little baseline jump shot, not there. And Roth is all over the back of Rucker on the weak side. So foul on Roth, Cougar ball, tie game, 2:12 to go. Stacy has it, looks to go to the basket. It's blocked by Roth. Does a nice job of saving it, catching it in the air, getting it to Perry. And timeout called by Cedar Willie coach Ethan Brown. 1:55 to go, 23 seconds on the shot clock. All tied up at 61. We're going to take 55 seconds. Jump ball on the sideline. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Tie ball game. Cubs have not led since 4-3 in the first quarter. Looking to post Espy up with Johnson. Williams Griffin shoots a little fadeaway. Steen blocks it. Greenland blocks it. And it goes out of bounds. 2 seconds on the shot clock. So they're going to look for the lob into Johnson. Not there. Williams Griffin has it. Getting into trouble. Not there. Greenland with the rebound. And he dribbles into a double team. And goes off a Cub and out of bounds. Referee gives a very stern warning to the Cedro Willie bench. 1:28 to go. That's Greenland for 3. It's off the rim. Stacy high in the air, can't knock it down. Tadmer with the ball. Johnson from the free throw line hits the front rim and it curls in. And Cedro has their first lead since 4-3. 1:07 to go in the game. Greenland goes to the basket, lays it in. A lot of contact, no foul called. Under a minute to go. Stacy knocks the inbounds pass away from Tadma. Behind the back flip to Espy, kicks it out to Stoddard. Dances on the rim, and it's in. Stoddard with a big 3. 45 seconds to go. What a great play by Evan Stacy. Quickly into front court. Now Johnson's going to pull up from 23. Front rim rolling out of bounds. Tadman saves it. Right to Greenland. Stacy has it into front court. 25 seconds to go on the shot clock. 5 seconds between game and shot clock. Cougars with the 3-point lead. Oh, Greenland stripped. 20 seconds to go. Not sure why he went. Had time left on the shot clock. And Cedro Willie will call timeout. 10 seconds to go on the game clock. Nothing, no shot clock. And it will be Cedro ball on the sidelines, down by 3. 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 55 for the final reset where we are right now. 10.3 seconds left to go in the game. Nothing on the shot. No shot clock. Was a drive by Caleb Greenland. Went to the basket. A lot of contact. No call. Evan Stacy then deflects the inbounds pass with eyes in the back of his head. Flips it backwards over his head to a cutting Espy, who smartly, instead of trying to force it up, hits a trailing Zach Stoddard, who puts it off the front rim and in. So 3-point lead. Cedro needs a 3 to tie. Knocked away by Greenland into backcourt. And the ball is thrown. One-handed pass off the dribble. And they're going to say it's deflected by the Cougars out of bounds. 5 seconds to go. 5 seconds left to go. So on the side. Still need a 3 to tie. I don't know why the Cougars aren't fouling here. Cadmus steps through off the front rim and it's out. With a 3-point lead and 5 seconds to go, Cougars weren't even in the bonus. I'm not sure why they didn't foul. They didn't foul. Cadmus steps through, misses the jumper. Game over. Cougars win. We'll be back on Friday night with the Cougars hosting Burlington Edison. Hope to see you on the live stream. Thanks for joining us, everybody, tonight. For Ball Deep Sing on the backside, Laurel Leach on the front side. As always, Melanie Irish on the social media. I'm Dale Leach. Good night, everybody.